putting together a very informative piece that will be airing shortly if it hasn't already, but it's also on our social media platforms, talking about our Vitals app and our partnership with our clients suffering from mental health issues and also other medical issues. We have actually been a part of the Vitals, or utilizing the Vitals app, and has been promoting it for close to 4 years now. We were one of the first departments in Minnesota to go with the Vitals app, even though St. Paul claimed they went first. They weren't correct, we were. But what it is, it's clients that have developmental disabilities, mental health issues, or even just medical issues can subscribe to receive a beacon that has embedded in it much information about themselves. For instance, if they have some mental health issues, it provides information about their name, address, what the issues are, and it provides law enforcement or any first responder the ability to get information about those individuals. So basically what it is, it's a Bluetooth device that when we come in close contact with that device, usually it's 80 feet or whatever the Bluetooth range is each one of our officers' phones has it on. It's all downloaded, so it's active all the time. So whenever we come in close contact with somebody, it notifies us. And then it'll pop up with a picture of them usually, and it tells us some of their background. So for instance, if we get a call of an individual wandering around the street, causing a disturbance, and they have one of these beacons and they suffer from a mental health issue, when we get close, it automatically notifies us of that. And the additional information, what's nice about this is it can give us also some de-escalation techniques that are unique to that individual. The family members or caregivers can also upload videos that we can show this individual to calm them down. And it provides us with a lot of information. So the more information we have on these individuals, the more effective we are at providing them with their needs. Again, it's you can upload addresses, diagnosis, what triggers them, and calming techniques as well. Currently, West St. Paul has 32 subscribers. We are pushing, and we have been pushing to get more subscribers there in our community outreach efforts. We have Vitals there with the table and providing information. There is a minimal cost. However, we have 25 free applications that we can give to community members. So if anybody's interested or has a person that may benefit from this, there are several free applications and these tokens that can be given out. You can go to the website, which is thevitalsapp.com, to get more information, or else anybody can contact me or Officer Jesse Mentner, and we can provide additional information and get those individuals set up with one of these icons.
Councilman Reisman, great. Thank you for doing that. We have heard about this app several times, but you can't let the community know enough, really, about that resource that's there. So thank you. With that, we look. That's the last thing on our agenda. Anybody wishing to make a motion to adjourn?
Is the first city in the state to approach mental health with an alternative response team.
That new program involves pairing social workers with paramedics so both mental and physical needs are met. Fox 9's Karen Skellen has the details.
They're pretty excited about this program around here. It is a pilot program that right now has a paramedic teamed up with a licensed social worker, and the team will either work alone or sometimes side by side with police. And so far, we're told it's a huge success. When a 911 call comes in, Brooklyn Park Police may not be the ones to respond, and the chief says that's a good thing.
I can honestly say the police officer is not the best person to provide the appropriate resources and care for somebody that's suffering from mental health issues.
So if the call is not violent and doesn't involve weapons or crime, it's likely the alternative response team will be dispatched. Call examples for the social worker paramedic team might include social service needs, substance abuse concerns, trespassing, indecent exposure, self-harm, a welfare check, or low-level mental health concerns, like a parent struggling with an adult child suffering with a mental health crisis.
They called us out, we came out and were able to talk with the child, talk with the parent, talk about the resources that are available in the community, and kind of help them think through what their options are at least.
In the past, police would respond to about 20 of these type calls a week and spend on average about 35 minutes at each call. Now, the new team can respond and spend more time and really drill down to the needs of the person struggling. Should it become dangerous, the team has a radio that's on the same channel with police.
In this role, I actually have a radio that's connected directly to the Brooklyn Park Police. They're nearby, they know exactly where I am. I'm much safer in this role than I have been in any role I've had as a social worker up until now.
The pilot program has been in effect since December. It's planned for 2 years, but indications are it could become permanent before that.
Today, I can tell you the number one thing that I hear from our patrol officers is, when are the hours expanding? When are we getting a second unit? That is how they feel about it.
Right now, the team works just Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, but again, that could expand in the near future. In Brooklyn Park, Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
Are you with those guys?
No.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
I'm Carlo James Lamana.
You're one of the Beach Boys.
No, no.
Yeah.
ZZ Top.
ZZ
Top.
Top. ZZ
Coming to
Top.
town. I'm here because of this, sir. Could you sign that for me?
What am I signing?
That's the Vitals app.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Could you
yeah.
sign that for me,
we
sir?
we gotta. Yeah, I can help.
We're
You have a
working
pen?
on that in West St. Paul, Minnesota.
We gotta get that in Ramsey County, don't we?
Yes. Yeah,
We gotta
thank
get-
you.
We gotta get that in Ramsey.
put
It's
your
very
signature
important.
on there.
Actually, one of my
Appreciate
undersheriff's
it.
son could benefit from this app too, as well.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, let's take our picture.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks for that.
How we doing? How we taking our